We will move on to the adoption of the International Plumbing Code 2024 edition. Is there anyone to speak on this item? If not, we will close that hearing. Next, we'll move to the adoption of the International Property Maintenance Code 2024 edition. Is there anyone to speak on this item? Seeing none, we'll close that hearing. Opening the adoption of the International Mechanical Code 2024 edition. Is there anyone to speak on this item? Seeing none, we will close that public hearing and move to open the adoption of the International Swimming Pool and Spa Code 2024 edition. Is there anyone to speak on this item? Seeing none, we will close that hearing.
Madam Mayor, I think we skipped the residential code.
Okay. We're going back up one to the open the public hearing for the international adoption of the International Residential Code 2024 edition. Is there anyone to speak on that item? If not, we will close that hearing. I've already done the swimming pool and spa code. Now we will open the hearing for the adoption of the International Electrical Code. This will be the 2023 edition. The way I understand it, the state currently operates under the 2023 edition, and we cannot approve anything higher than what the state goes by. So is there anyone to speak on this item? Seeing none, we will close that public hearing and we will open the hearing for the adoption of the Life Safety Code 2024 edition. Is there anyone to speak on this item? Seeing none, we will close that public hearing. Then we will move to the public hearing for the amendment of the permit fee schedule. Is there anyone here to speak on that item? Seeing none, we will close that public hearing and we will open the public hearing for the C1 zoning district update. Is there anyone in the audience to speak on this item? Seeing none, we will close that public hearing, and this concludes our public hearings for tonight. We will now move to tonight's agenda. This has been called into order. So first, we're going to have our prayer and our pledge. We have special guests with us here tonight. We have Maddox Parker, student at Highland Rim School. He is the son of Ben and Kim Smith, if you will come forward. And then we also have the grateful duo of the Silases. We have Silas, who is the son of Candace and Nathan Pitcott. And we also have Silas, who is the son of Natalia and Kyle Burton. If you two guys want to come forward, y'all going to say our pledge tonight. Okay, everyone stand, please.
Well, good evening, everybody. My name is, well, like the mayor said, Maddox Parker, and it's a great pleasure just to be here. And if you don't mind, I would like to open a prayer so that we can start the meeting. So if everyone would bow with their heads, please. Dear Lord, we thank you for everything you've done today, and we hope that the meeting will go good. And we just thank you for everything, and we hope that the hurt and sick, they get help from you. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. Okay, Silas's, if y'all turn this way, and here's our flag. Okay. All right. You're ready. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Okay, we will now move to the adoption of the agenda. Are there any corrections or to this agenda?
Madam Mayor, I think I would propose that we do not move forward with the renaming of the street. Trying to find it on the agenda.
I believe it's under new business, item C.
Yes, so I propose that we remove that from the agenda, item C.
Okay, Johnny, do we need to just remove that? Do we need to postpone that? Or do you want to speak to that at all?
Well, I had recommended that we at least postpone this for a month, allow me to look into this a little bit further. So if we want to just remove it from the agenda, I think that's fine. We can bring it back to the committee next month.
Okay,
Deal with it that way.
okay.
Or, I mean, it could, depending on what happens in the next month, could take more than a month. I think it's kind of dependent on what the county's doing with their end of it, so maybe the
Should
best way to handle it.
I rephrase the motion to postpone so it comes back as old business?
We could just wait until it's
They'll just remove
called
it.
on the
Okay.
agenda and just make a motion at that point to postpone it to next month's meeting would be, I think it'd be appropriate way to handle that. If we want to do that, just to allow the agenda to go forward as it is and just vote to postpone it. when it
Okay.
comes up.
At that time.
Okay, I see. All right, I will move my motion.
Okay, thank you. So we'll move forward with the item on the agenda that's presented. You have been provided a copy of the minutes for the regular meeting minutes for June the 6th, 2026. Do I have any corrections or do I have a motion to approve those?
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second?
Second.
Okay, those minutes will be approved as presented. You also have a copy of the minutes of the public hearing to adopt the City of Fayetteville FY27 budget that was given to you on June the 9th, 2026. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes?
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor? Okay, we'll go ahead and vote on those. Also, you have been presented a copy of the minutes of the public hearing to adopt the Fayetteville City School FY27 budget. You were given that on June the 9th of 2026 also. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes?
Move to approve.
We have a motion,
Second.
second. All in favor? Those minutes will stand approved as presented. No one signed up for public comment tonight, so we will move forward with our reports. We have with us tonight Fayetteville Public Utilities CEO Rick Dye will be first to speak.
Thank you, Mayor. Got a little bit to cover. We got a lot of work going on inside town here and some a little bit outside of town. But, so far, we've installed over 47,000 feet of pipe around in the city, and we got about 48,000 more to go. So we're still digging in a lot of different areas, but once we get it all done, it's going to be a great improvement for the city overall and brings a lot to our customers. It's well overdue. So insertion valves, we've got 5 more left to do. Fire hydrants, we got 44 more to do. Right now, we've installed actually 46 new fire hydrants. Making a cut up here this week in front of the post office where we got to tap into that fire hydrant that's been bagged up ever since we started on Mulberry Avenue. Then we had to do an insertion valve over at the police station, which that street should be open back now, and we'll get ready to come back and pour concrete to make those repairs. We have got several locations on the pavement that we got to be replacing. We got it at the Shell gas station, Winchester Highway, Fayetteville Lumber, Parsley Market, Home Health, South Central Human Resources, intersection of Shell Highway and Old Mulberry Avenue. Also, Cottage Street Services. Over there, we've been making hose ties, making a mess over here in Elmwood. If you've been over through that area, I know it's causing problems for Jack and his street department, but we got a lot of that tore up over through Maple Street, going up Morgan, and then finishing up, I hope, on Malina Road with some paving binder out there. And then we still gotta finish up on Armor Highway, where we're making that tie back to the Huntsville Highway. So we got a lot going on, but, it is gonna be really, really nice once we get done. On the gas side, we completed our work on the work plan, that we've had scheduled down in the Bellevue area and on West Lincoln Road. The electric side, you can see that, we got new conductor that we're pulling in around College Street, Washington Street, around the cemetery, changing a lot of poles to increase our conductor size to be able to carry more load back through some of that growth that's going on. Changed 54 poles this past month, so 884 call-in tickets when you have to go out and do locates, so we've been very busy doing that as well. Broadband side, we're replacing a lot of fiber, Twin Oaks, Timberlake, Country Club, trying to finish it all up, and then we're fixing to start out the Eastgate Circle by Centerstone, and other than that, I know I was pretty fast about it, but we got so much going on. Like I said, I've been talking for a long time, but I know you don't want to stay up here all night. And I was telling Mr. Keenan earlier, I got grass mowed too, so. But no, it's going really well. People, are starting to understand how we get out and work. They are slowing down a little bit. We were very, very concerned about all of our signs getting run over with cones standing right there next to our folks working, and they've gotten a lot better, and I really appreciate that, so.
See if I can answer questions. We appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have the Huntsville Hospital Lincoln Health System here, CEO Mary Beth Sills.
Hi, good evening. I might go 2 minutes longer, but I'm only going to give you good stuff, okay?
Do you have grass to cut as well?
No, that's a Thursday night task at our So we're really excited. I'm going to say that this is going to be the best year yet. So we're going into year 4 with our affiliation with Huntsville Hospital, but I hope that you hear me say that every year is going to be the best year yet. But there's a lot of good things coming this year. So for the hospital, I'm pleased to say that we're probably looking forward to a new MRI this year, and so that's pretty important. If you've been to the hospital lately to have an MRI, you know that we're slightly down. We're having trouble doing extremities right now because just the age of our MRIs. Our MRI's coming up on probably 19 years old. And so it's beginning to be end of life, end of service. We're struggling to get parts, that sort of thing. It's also smaller. If you've been to a larger facility to have an MRI, our bore is small. So if you're taller or larger in size, you may not want to go through that small hole. You might want to go to an updated facility, to have an MRI in a better spot. So I'm really excited that later this year you may get to experience an MRI in just a better situation. So we're looking forward to that at the hospital. That's very exciting, and people are getting excited about that. I'm really pleased with how our monthly screenings are going. So if anybody in the room has taken part in that, I believe in once you start something, sometimes you have to keep it going to get it off and running. And so we're probably coming on year 3 of that. So by that I mean monthly we either offer something free or discounted at the hospital that you can come and do. So this month it's the lipid panel. We have a lot of people that are taking part in that. Some months it's the A1C, the cardiac scoring. A lot of people in Lincoln County have really taken part in that cardiac scoring test. So just want to tell you, if you're not doing that, we find it to be very popular, and a lot of people really like it. So check us out, call the hospital. Anybody can get you to the department to schedule a test if that's something that you want to do. As I move on to the Patrick, I want to say this is maintenance month at the Patrick. So Sunday night into Monday, we started draining the pool at the Patrick. And anytime we do that, that makes people very, very unhappy. So if you see any of the ladies that do the aerobic class in the water at the pool, please tell them that we're working very hard to get that pool back up. I usually hear, I'm in an email thread with those ladies, and they do not like it when we shut that pool down. So what planned to be a week, I was actually taking a walk inside the bottom of that pool yesterday. It's going to turn into 3 weeks, actually. So about 15 years ago, that's a gunite type pool. You know about pools, don't you, over there, Mr. Browning? We did it about 15 years ago. Actually found some holes in the bottom of that pool yesterday that absolutely have to be repaired. There's no way we can fill it back up till we do that. So we're going to be down about 3 weeks just redoing some areas of the pool. Going to make it better though. We're going to resurface some of the tile as well. I've told you the pool area is another big focus for me. We've done some great work in the Patrick, and there's more to come. We're actually at the end of the month going to be getting some new equipment at the Patrick. 13 new pieces of equipment are coming in to replace 13 that are already there. So that's happening too. So we've just got some time that we're going to be closed, or otherwise some areas shut down. So we ask for your patience in that. But exciting, like I said, when you say new and shiny, these great things that are coming. And you know, my whole focus is that we really want people. You know, we want to shop local. That's our campaign. But we want people staying here locally for their health care when they can. So I'm excited that people will try that. Just as we move down the list, Donaldson's doing really well. I continue to brag on them. I feel like we have a lot of happy residents there, and I feel like we have a lot of great people to take care of our residents at Donaldson. So we're awaiting state survey right now, and we continue renovations. We have an older building there, but we still have a good building, and it's important that we take care of it. EMS also doing incredibly well. We're working hard to stay staffed at EMS and to keep 5 trucks on the road daily at EMS. That's our plan. So I'd say within 75 to 80% of the time, we at least have 4. And then at least between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. daily, we have that 5th truck out running. And that's how we keep our 3rd station, which is in Taft, staffed also. The goal is to get it staffed all the time, though, and to move it to a 24/7 station at some point. And that's what the community in Taft wants to see as well. So we're working really hard to do that. Also want to let you know that Home Health and Hospice, of course, we were named a U.S. News and World Report Best Home Health. So we're really happy about that. Huntsville was really happy for us to be named, of course, the best. Now, also we know that when you're the best, you know, it also leads you to be able to make mistakes, and I talk about that a lot. We know we make mistakes. We want to own those when we do, and know that we aren't perfect, but we want to take good care of people, provide good quality care, but we know that we always don't get it right. So last, I want to talk about recruitment, and recruitment is what keeps us alive, keeps us growing, keeps us thriving. So I hope you've heard that the Heart Center's come to town, and that's something I've wanted from day one, and it's finally happened. So their clinic is open. It's staffed right now 5 days a week by a nurse practitioner. The physician is there about 2 to 3 days a month, and I know that that's not enough. I know that. I want to be transparent in saying that, especially because our friends at St. Thomas are set to leave town at the end of the month. And I don't think that's for any negative reason. I just think they probably need to be elsewhere. The volume probably says that. So if you are a St. Thomas patient, I know that you've probably received a letter saying that they are going to be keeping their clinics open, elsewhere, Winchester, Pulaski, some of those other places. So I know you'll have to drive, but please give us a chance if we can help you at the Heart Center. And I want to go on the record to say St. Thomas has been a fantastic partner. When I worked at the health system in the earlier 2000s, they were around then. They've been here a long time. I know lots of you in the room have seen St. Thomas, so they are fantastic physicians and nurse practitioners, and we are glad to have had them. But we will work hard to make way to get a doctor here full-time. I know that's what people want, what people are asking for. We're tickled to have the nurse practitioner that we have. She's a local. Her name is Stephanie Reeves, a local to the community, doing a fantastic job. So please give us a chance if we can help you. We're growing our women's health division as well. We've welcomed a nurse practitioner and a physician. They both have just started in June and July. And then we've got 2 primary care physicians recruited to start next year as well. And then I'm talking to a 28 and 29 candidate now. So I've talked to you about primary care. That's where it starts. You can't get referred to these specialists if you don't have a primary care doctor. So I'm working really, really hard to get as many physicians here locally as we can, because to me the name of the game is treating you here. So I'll entertain any questions you have, but hope when I come back in December these balls are still rolling and everybody's happy and healthy and enjoying the services that we can offer here.
Any questions? That's a great job and great information. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to thank all the people I have tonight working across the system. There's about 450 of them. They do the hard work behind the scenes, and they don't get near enough credit. So, thank you.
Is that number up on your employees?
It's about the same as last time.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, with that, we're going to move into our standing committee report. First up is the fire department, Chief Bergman.
Thank you, Mayor. For the month of June, the fire department responded to 112 calls. This included 93 EMS calls, 3 fire calls, 7 hazardous calls, and 9 public service calls. That's my report.
Thank you, sir. Moving to the police department and animal control report, we have Commander Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mayor. The police department responded to 116 total incidents in the month of June. They made 52 arrests, issued they worked 28 traffic crashes, issued 147 citations, and the total police activity events for the month were 1,606. The Criminal Investigation Division has a total of 543 total cases on hand. They opened 11 new cases, closed 4, made 1 arrest, and had 3 grand jury presentments. For animal control, through June 22nd, we answered 7 calls in the city, 23 in the county. We brought in 9 dogs in the city, 16 from the county. We adopted 13 out, but 3 were returned. We did have to euthanize 2 due to injuries and illness. We had 13 reclaimed by the owners, and we transferred out 26. Our total numbers in shelter for the month are 32, and that's my report.
Thank you, sir. Moving to the finance department, Director Burton.
Thank you, Mayor. For June, local option sales tax received was $347,983,000. This was a 2.5% increase from last year. State share sales tax received in June was $80,158. This was an increase of 2.9% from last year. Occupancy tax received in June was $9,970, and this was a decrease of 33.3% from last year. And also, you all have been provided with a copy of the updated cash balances for May. And that is my report.
Thank you, that's good information on the cash balances. Thank you. Moving to Parks and Recreation, Director Browning.
Thank you, Mayor. Our Independence Day celebration had a great turnout. Many thanks to the entire city, especially our recreation staff, Fayetteville Fire Department, and our Fayetteville Police Department for all their hard work. July is our Parks and Recreation Month. This year we will have a scavenger hunt contest with information on our Parks and Rec Facebook page. For any questions, you can give us a call at the Rec Center at 433-6059 or just stop by, come in and see us. And that's my report.
Thank you. I know y'all are busy with grass too. Maybe Britt can help you. Okay, moving to Public Works Department, we have Director Williams.
Thank you, Mayor. Public Works for the month of June. Street Department picked up 318 tons of brush. We did 440 tons of household waste. Busy month. The garage did completed 46 work orders, as well as maintained all of our equipment. I'd also like to say, Brett made a comment that he's making life hard for Public Works. Well, it's just the opposite of that. They've been great to work with. Any help we need, they're there. So we're trying to work together. Keep things smooth as we can, so don't hesitate to give us a call. If you find a bad spot, somebody may have not called in, we'll do what we can to keep it patched up and get through this. That's my report.
Thank you. Moving to Planning and Codes Department, Gentry.
Thank you, Mayor. 18 permits were issued in the month of June. The total project valuation was $556,288. The total permit fees were $2,545. 159 property maintenance violations were issued in the month of June. At the June 23rd Planning Commission meeting, 2 minor plats were approved, and the reviewing of the C2 zoning district was also reviewed. It was sent up to committee and had some changes that were requested, so I did send out an email to all the board members today. If you would review that information, and if you have any requested changes, please get it back to me by Friday, so I can include it in the Planning Commission packets next week. We are also still monitoring all temporary signage. We're just a few weeks away from the August 6th election, so a lot of the political signs for the county election will be getting out of the way very soon, but we're still monitoring to try to keep the right-of-ways free and clear. And then we've also been working with residents between the weather, the rain and the storms, but please try to keep your yard and landscaping updated and all the property maintenance in line. And that's my report.
Thank you. Moving on to the city administrator's report, Kevin Owens.
Good evening, and thank you, Mayor. For the month of July, some of the things that we're working collectively include, we're working on the fleet management plan. We had a state sheriff tax review, the square fire aftermath, some economic development activities, city inventory process, animal control, MOU, sidewalks, and grant management. So these are some of the things we're working on in the month of July, and we will be reporting in the next month.
All right, that completes our department reports. We have nothing under unfinished business, so we'll move to new business on your agenda. You will see item A, the approval to sell items on GovDeal. During the committee meetings, Director Williams presented this to us, gave us the information on each of these vehicles. So I'll need a motion to approve to sell these items on GovDeals.
Motion to approve.
Have a motion by Alderman Keenan, second.
Second.
Second by Alderman Alder. Any discussion? Hearing none, Debbie, you call the vote.
Mr. Alder?
Aye.
Miss Allen?
Aye.
Mr. Keenan?
Aye.
Mr. Faulkner?
Aye.
Miss Small?
Aye. That motion carries. Item B, also, this came through committee from Public Works, and we were presented with the garbage truck that has been stripped of all usable parts. It is not roadworthy, and it must be scrapped. So I need approval to consider this a scrap piece of equipment. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Alder, second by Alderman Small. Any discussion? Debbie, call the vote.
Miss Allen?
Aye.
Mr. Keenan?
Aye.
Mr. Faulkner?
Aye.
Miss Small?
Aye.
Mr. Alder?
Aye.
That motion carries. Item C, Alderman Faulkner, would you like to make your motion?
Yeah, I make a motion that we move this to next month.
Second.
I have a motion on item C to remove this until August. I have by Alderman Faulkner, second by Alderman Alder. Any discussion? Debbie, call the vote.
I have a question. Do we need to move it to next month, or do we need to move it until such time that the county takes care of their part?
I think if we move it to next month, hopefully we'll have some clarity by then. If not, we can revisit where
Okay.
we are.
Okay, that's the only question I have.
Okay, so the motion remains the same. Debbie, will you call the vote?
Mr. Keenan?
Aye.
Mr. Faulkner?
Aye.
Miss Small?
Aye.
Mr. Alder?
Aye.
Miss Allen?
Aye. That motion carries. Item D, this is came to us from the police department. This is to award the rifle bid to Rusty Oak Armor. You have been presented a copy of the bid and also all documentation attached concerning these rifles. This bid came in at $34,758.90, and there was some trade-in value of old rifles, which brings the total bid to $29,258.90. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Keenan, second by Alderman Allen. Any discussion on this item? Debbie, will call the vote.
Mr. Keenan?
Aye.
Mr. Faulkner?
Aye.
Ms. Small?
Aye.
Mr. Alder?
Aye.
Ms. Allen?
That motion carries. Item E, this comes to us through the South Central Tennessee Development District. This is a MOU for the Tennessee Youth Employment Program. We have, as a city, have provided in this, or have participated in this grant for a couple of years now. And so I just need approval for this memorandum of understanding. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Have a motion by Alderman Allen.
Second.
Second by Alderman Small. Any discussion? Debbie, call the vote.
Mr. Faulkner?
Aye.
Ms. Small?
Aye.
Mr. Alder?
Aye.
Ms. Allen?
Aye.
Mr. Keenan?
Aye.
That motion carries. Item F, this is the disaster recovery plan. This came to us through the IT and Planning Department Committee, and this has been presented to the board. Do I have a motion to adopt this?
Motion to adopt?
Okay, motion by Alderman Keenan, second.
Second.
Second by Alderman Faulkner. Any discussion?
I just want to clarify that it is specifically to IT. It was listed on the agenda as just disaster recovery. I don't want the public to think that this is for our overall city. This is specifically to IT and its infrastructure.
This is titled the City of Fayetteville, Tennessee IT Contingency / Disaster Recovery Plan. So I think by the name on the document that should cover us. Do you feel that way, Mr. Hill? Okay. Any other discussion? Debbie, call the vote.
Ms. Small?
Aye.
Mr. Alder?
Aye.
Ms. Allen?
Aye.
Mr. Keenan?
Aye.
Mr. Faulkner?
Aye.
That motion carries. Item G, this is the Fayetteville City School Budget Amendment number 5. We went over this in the work session, and I just need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Motion.
A motion by Alderman Small, second by
Second.
Alderman Faulkner. Any discussion? Debbie, call the vote.
Mr. Alder?
Aye.
Ms. Allen?
Aye.
Mr. Keenan?
Aye.
Mr. Faulkner?
Aye.
Ms. Small?
Aye.
That motion carries. Item H, this is Resolution R-2026-16. This is to give approval for the fire department to apply for the PEP Safety Partners Grant. Do I have a motion to approve? So moved. Motion by Alderman Allen, second by Alderman Keenan. Any discussion? Debbie, call the vote.
Ms. Allen?
Aye.
Mr. Keenan?
Aye.
Mr. Faulkner?
Aye.
Ms. Small?
Aye.
Mr. Alder?
Aye.
That motion carries. For the next few ordinances, it's going to be kind of redundant, but this is on the international codes. We are required to approve these independently, and so we will start with item I, which is ordinance 2026-12. This is the International Building Code, the 2024 edition. Do I have approval? Motion, I'm sorry.
Motion to approve.
Okay,
Second.
I have a motion and a second. I'm not gonna go with everybody's name in these because we're gonna be here a
I don't
minute.
blame
We're gonna be here a minute, so I have a motion and I have a second. Is there any discussion?
Do we have to do a roll call vote, or can we do voice votes? All in favor?
Chrissy, did you have any explanation as far as how?
Not on the roll call. I know we had to do individual ordinances, but I don't think that that would be a problem to,
Just have a motion, a second, and all in favor?
I think. Do you think so?
I think so.
It might go faster.
It may go. Okay, so we have a motion and we have a second. Any discussion? Everyone in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Item J, this is ordinance 2026-13 to adopt the International Existing Building Code 2024 edition. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Okay, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Item K, This is ordinance 2026-14 to adopt the International Fire Code 2024 edition. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Have a motion, second?
Second.
Second, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Ordinance 2026-14, did I just do fire? For the International Fire Code 2024 edition. Do I have a motion?
That's the one we just
Did we just do
Yes,
fire?
ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
Fuels.
We'll move on then to ordinance
Fuel
26-15, International Fuel Gas Code 2024 edition. Do I have a motion?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Motion, second, discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Moving to item N, ordinance 2026-16 for the International Plumbing Code 2024 edition. Do I have a motion?
Motion approved.
Second,
Second.
discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Item N, this is ordinance 2026-17, International Property Maintenance Code 2024 edition. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Ordinance 2026-18, International Mechanical Code 2024 edition. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to adopt.
Motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Moving to ordinance 2026-19, is this the residential? For the International Residential Code 2024 edition. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Moving to ordinance 2026-20 for the International Swimming Pool and Spa Code 2024 edition. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
I have a motion, second.
Second.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Moving to approve ordinance 2026-21 for the International Electrical Code 2023 edition. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Moving to ordinance 2026-22 for Life Safety Code 2024 edition. Do I have a motion?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
I have a motion and second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion carries. Item T, this is ordinance 2026-23 to amend the permit fee schedule. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Have a motion, second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. That got us through that. We're now at item U. This is ordinance 2026-24 for the C1 zoning district update. You have been provided a copy of this. We went over this several times from the planning commission onto the board. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Alderman Faulkner,
Second.
second by Alderman Keenan. Is there any discussion?
I recommend going back to a roll call vote.
Okay. Do we need to approve that, going back and forth, or are we okay with that? Okay. Debbie, will be calling the roll on this one, please.
Mr. Keenan?
Aye.
Mr. Faulkner?
Aye.
Ms. Small?
Aye.
Mr. Alder?
Aye.
Ms. Allen?
Aye. That motion carries. Item V, this is ordinance 2026-25. This is the City of Fayetteville Budget Amendment Number 14. This was reviewed in committee, also reviewed in finance. You have been provided a copy. This is for the year of FY 2026. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
I have a motion by Alderman Keenan, second.
Second.
Second by Alderman Alder. Any discussion? Debbie, call the roll, please.
Mr. Keenan,
Aye.
Mr. Faulkner,
Aye.
Ms. Small,
Aye.
Mr. Alder,
Aye.
Ms. Allen,
Aye. That motion carries. Item W, this is to appoint Will Thomas to the Industrial Board. It was recommended by the IDB Oversight Committee to appoint Will Thomas to fulfill the county seat of Mike Lane. The term is to expire June 30, 2029. This is a county appointment, and the county has already voted and approved. So the city will need to approve this also. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Allen, second.
Second.
Second, Alderman Keenan. Any discussion? Debbie, will call the vote, please.
Mr. Faulkner,
Aye.
Ms. Small,
Aye.
Mr. Alder,
Aye.
Ms. Allen,
Aye.
Mr. Keenan,
Aye.
That motion carries. Also, as a public announcement, I would like to appoint Jensen Knott to the Federal Housing Authority. This is to fulfill the vacant seat that was held by Drew Ivy, and this term will expire February the 1st, 2031. And with that, that concludes our business for tonight, and this meeting is adjourned.